Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms. I am wearing a crop top, but you cannot see. And plus it's really good you cannot see because I feel bloated. But anyways, that is besides the point. You're not here to see me talk about why I feel bloated because I ate so much the past 2 weeks. But I ate so good and I don't regret a damn thing. But anyways, you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, please consider subscribing. I would be super grateful if you did. I make story time videos, I make tea videos, and I do recaps on 90 Day Fiance and everything in the middle. So subscribe to my channel. I would absolutely be so grateful. I'm trying to get to 8,000 before New Year's Eve. And you know what? Let's see if we can make it happen. So anyways, you guys, 90 Day Fiance, the 4th episode premiered and things are getting very messy. So sit back, relax. I'm going to do a whole recap about it. We'll talk. I'll throw some shade and maybe I'll even make you laugh a little. So stay tuned. This would be such a good part for like a really cool intro music thing, but I don't have one. Okay, so let's start with Natalie and Mike. Okay, you guys, so also, by the way, if you are not up to date with my recaps, I'm going to do a playlist so you can watch every single recap I have done so far, so you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so Natalie and Mike. Okay, so they are definitely starting on the very wrong foot, okay? Natalie does not like a damn thing about Mike's town, Mike's house, Mike's cat, Mike's food, Mike's cooking, Mike's nothing, bitch. Mike's uncle. She doesn't like anything, okay? And Mike is looking at all of these things, looking at her attitude, looking at the way she maybe does not appreciate all the things that he has done for her. So let's take you back a little bit. Natalie is just the biggest complainer in the whole world, okay? He wanted to teach her how to make French toast. She made the ugliest faces with it. She says that she's a health freak. She loves to eat healthy, so that's not healthy. But you know what? She humiliated him. She made him feel not good. Look, you can dislike something, bitch. You don't even have to, like it. But honey, manners. Do you know what I mean? If someone makes something for you and you don't like it, the best thing you can do is just, man, woman up and eat the damn thing. You know what I mean? And maybe not ask for it again. And you can even say like, you know what? It was not my cup of tea, but I love that you made it for me. I don't know, but eat it. You know what I mean? She made all these damn faces and then she went to cut all these carrots and looked a mess, okay? And you can see in his face that he was very disappointed. He was not feeling this attitude that she's had about everything. She complains that it's too cold. She complains that she doesn't have enough healthy food. She complains about the uncle. She complains about just everything. And at some point, you're going to get tired of this. And yes, I understand everything is new for her. Being in a new country, being in a new place where you don't know anybody, where you feel alone, where you don't have a job, you don't have transportation. Like, I understand all of that. But what I don't understand is just like the ungratitude of it all. I just feel like her attitude and the way she keeps complaining about everything just makes me think like, you know what? Maybe she just does not want to be there. Do you know what I mean? And this is his house. This is what he's worked hard for. And to see somebody come that you love, just tear it down and just not be grateful for everything. Now, of course, I understand the editing of the show, but you guys, I don't want to think it's the editing of the show because she just seems to me like she has a lot of issues. And I just think that she just doesn't have the best manners. That's what I think, I believe that if you are overwhelmed and everything, yes, say something, be honest, but you're trashing somebody's house. Now, had he done this to her back in the Ukraine, bitch, let me tell you something. He would be on a one-way trip back to wherever the hell his town is located in. Do you know what I mean? So I just feel like it's very double standard. She acts very, very snobby. And I just honestly think that he He is getting frustrated. You can see it in his eyes. And you know what? I don't blame him. And I get her. I understand. If it's too damn cold in the house, Mike, get a damn heater. Do you know what I mean? If she wants healthy food, go grocery shopping, you know? But those are little issues that you can fix real quick. So you don't need to like go around them. Just, you know what? The bitch had a carrot for breakfast. Let's go get her organic, whatever the fuck she wants. You know what I mean? And if she wants to wash her damn eggs, let her wash her damn eggs. You know? So, yeah. I honestly think they are starting off on a very wrong foot. I don't know really what's going to happen, but all I can say is it ain't looking pretty for them. Okay, so let's move on to the new one we saw, Stephanie. And Stephanie, I believe, is 52 years old, and her guy, Ryan, is 27 from Belize. Now, she starts off coming on as she's trying to beat the Guinness World Record of hula hooping for 100 plus hours. I don't know what that's about, but we're just going to put that in the back burner and ignore it just like all my other problems. Yeah, so she doesn't have any children. She's a very successful businesswoman, and she's very interesting. She has 2 businesses. She's making good money. You know, she has her shit together. She has no children. She's independent. She's never really been in a committed relationship before. And she met Ryan on vacation in Belize. And she's known him for 3.5 years, right? So after her second visit to Belize, she and Ryan decided, hey, you know what? Let's become a couple. So they did. They became a couple. Now, they've had a lot of issues already in the past. She has found text messages in his phone. You know, he disappears sometimes. He doesn't even really answer most of the time. She has to call his mother to find out where the hell he is. And the mother is younger than she is. Okay, T. Okay. She can call 500 times and he just won't answer. So when he finally answered, he said he was fishing. But she was like, you know what? He's been fishing before. And guess what? He's picked up. So there's already trust issues there. And, you know, he is much younger than she is. And sometimes I do believe that the factor of age difference, sometimes it can work. But if you both are mentally open enough to understand each other and meet halfway, I think that's how it will work. Well, anyways, so she has a friend and she's psychic, right? So the psychic, she does not trust Ryan. She sees something in his eyes that she just does not trust, right? So the psychic goes over to Stephanie's house and is reading her thingy. What is it called? Like her cards, her tarot cards. Wow, she finds something suspicious. And the psychic thinks it's about Ryan, but Stephanie then drops the bomb that she, in fact, slept with his cousin in Belize after her and Ryan had an argument because she found 3 text messages on his phone, so she thought that they were broken up. She called his cousin over, and they did the damn dirty bitch, and he doesn't know. So she's already very stressed out that she's going to have to tell him that she slept with his cousin. Now, let's take a step back, bitch. Can you imagine sleeping with your man's cousin? Now, listen. If my man's cousin was Paul Rudd, I could imagine that. Because Paul Rudd is my celebrity crush, bitch. But I cannot imagine anybody else. You do not go around sleeping with people's cousins, bitch. Okay? But anyways, so he's cheated before and she did that. But she has this secret that she's scared to tell him. But the borders are closed due to coronavirus. I think this was shot back in June. So there's already a lot of conflict, trust issues, sleeping with people's cousins, having to call his mom because he's ignoring her, finding text messages with 3 different women. There's already a lot of shit that makes this recipe for a huge disaster. And it just makes me think that I don't think this, okay, I'll let you know at the end of my video who I think will last, who I think will, okay? So they are a mess. she'll probably have more luck hula hooping for 103 hours than with Ryan. Let's just put it that way, okay? So my next couple is Brandon and Julia. These people stress me, okay? Especially Brandon's mom. So they leave the hotel that they were in, you know, because he went to greet her. She arrived in Washington. They went sightseeing. She stayed in a hotel with Brandon and his parents. Now, if you guys don't know, Brandon's mom is a very, very pushy, nosy, and careless to respect boundaries type mom, okay? So Brandon's parents said until you are married, you are not to sleep in the same room. And Julia is not okay with that. But Brandon thinks that he can convince his parents otherwise. But his mama's not changing his mind, honey. So Julia's saying, listen, if we cannot sleep in the same room, we need to move. But Brandon does not have any money because he spent it on Julia's trip to the States and her visa. So they leave the hotel to finally meet her new home, the farm. Right off the bat, she's freaking out. Right off the bat, she's running away from the damn pigs. His mom is telling her that she's going to have to feed all the animals. And Julia's pissed because she's like, how about you ask me if I want to feed these damn animals? Like, they are not my responsibility. I did not buy that pig, ma'am. I did not buy that pig, ma'am. Okay? So all those things are already upsetting her. And then what happens is that they think that they could convince the parents to let them sleep in the same room. Wow. At the dinner table, his parents said, you need to stop asking us. Stop trying to make this a joke. You are not sleeping in the same room. But the problem is that Julia said she's going to give this a month, farm life, and if she does not like it, they are moving. But bitch, your man doesn't have any money and neither do you, so where the fuck you moving to? With the pigs? You know what I mean? Just suck it up, Julia. Sleep in the same room. I mean, sleep in different rooms. Who cares? They're old. They probably go to sleep super early. Sneak into your man's room, do a little blowy, and then go back to your room. Like, what the hell? It's not that difficult. It's not that difficult, honey. Get it in when you can. These people work. These people work. You can just get it on when they fucking leave. You know? Anyways, next we have Rebecca and Daddy Zaid. I don't know. Listen, this couple is a mess, but I think this couple is the one who's going to last more than everyone else on this 90-day fiance. So Rebecca is real stressed because it's been 5 days since he had the meeting in the embassy to see if they approve the K1 visa. Well, it turns out, yes, of course they approved it. And so what they showed on this episode was just that she was very excited. She was kind of nervous because, as you know, when Zaid moves to the States, they're going to have to live in her daughter's house with her daughter's boyfriend. So that's going to be very uncomfortable because Zaid doesn't want to do that. So Zaid's parents are very concerned over him. And, you know, they're just stressed and worried because their son is moving somewhere, you know, unknown practically, and they're nervous for him. Like, you know, I as a parent, of course I would be nervous too. But Rebecca, girl, she's excited. And you know what? Between you and me, he's hot. I think he's so sexy. There is, of course, differences in culture. Like, if you guys watched the last seasons, and this is side note, if you like story times, I recently did a story time, which I'll put the link in the bio, with Zaid. I mean, not with Zaid, but I actually dated a Muslim guy, and he actually wanted me to transition to a girl. So if you want to see and hear that story time, I'm going to link the link down below. So I understand different cultures. I understand people can be very different, but if there is love, honey, culture is nothing, bitch. You just meet halfway, respect each other's culture, and move on, right? And I actually think that they do that because I think Rebecca really respects Zaid's culture. So my story was very different, of course, because my guy was just watch the story time. I'll leave the link in the bio, okay? Anyways, moving on to, I don't know if I hate them or I love them or I hate to love them or I don't know what the fuck, bitch. Yara and Jovi. Listen, Yara can get on my damn last nerve, but in this episode, I was totally team Yara because Jovi acted like a damn fool, okay? So Yara I mean, the one thing about Yara, she complains way too damn much. Yara is so spoiled, and Yara acts like she's coming from fucking Buckingham Palace with all the riches in the world and complaining about everything that Jovi has. He even complained about his mom's cooking, bitch. Okay. So, all right. So in this episode, Yara's like, your furniture sucks, bro. I want new furniture. So he's like, okay, let's get you a mirror because there's no mirror, and let's get you a rug. So Yara is super excited. She's super happy. They're going to the place, and the sales lady is the true star of this episode, okay? I've never seen a sales lady do this before, and if I was a salesperson, I think I would do this too, okay? I'm like, there's gonna be filming here. Oh yeah, you mic me up, bitch. Mic me up because I'm gonna make a scene. What? You need to take advantage of any kind of 5 minutes you get, bitch, right? So listen. They're in the furniture store, and Yara, she sees so many things she likes. And the thing is that she approached it wrong, right? She kept in front of the salesperson saying, your shit sucks, your furniture sucks, of the ones that Jovi has, so she wants everything new. Of course he's gonna get mad because that's not the way to approach anything. That's not the way to get anything you want. You gotta make whoever you're trying to get something out of, you gotta make them happy. You gotta make them wanna give you something. But you just made him straight up frustrated. And frustrated he was. He was so frustrated asking her to please hurry that the sales lady said, damn, do you need a Snickers? Do you want a Snickers? Because you are very cranky, sir. And he was just over it. Wow. The breaking point to Yara and the way she left was, he said, I'm not getting that white rug that you want. It's my apartment. It's my apartment. And Yara said, yeah, it's your apartment? Okay, fuck off. I'm leaving. And the sales lady said, you shouldn't talk to her like that. You should go apologize to her. That was not nice. That's your apartment. She flew all the way from Ukraine to be here with you. And you're telling her that that's your apartment? So he goes off. They don't talk. Sales lady, you are the true star of this show, okay? So Yara, of course, is upset. And you know what? I would be upset too. Don't tell me that you're starting a new life with me and then you want to tell me that that's your apartment and that you don't like the rug I picked out. That's fine. You don't like the rug that I picked out. So let's pick out a damn rug that you like too, sir. You know? Because you can't come over here and just tell me that this is your damn apartment when I don't know anybody. I cannot work. I don't have a job. I don't even have a cell phone, service. And you're telling me that this is your apartment? No. You see, that's where he fucked up. He even made her cry. So I understand why she was upset because I would be upset too. What I don't think that they should have done was, he was so rude. He was so incredibly rude and he humiliated her. He made her feel not welcomed and uncomfortable. So in this episode, I'm definitely team nobody because they are both annoying as fuck. But Jovi does have a real dreamy smile. And you know what? She's funny, Yara. So let's see what happens. I like them both in a way, but I hate to like them. I just don't know yet. All right, last couple. Amira and I don't know his name. They do get on my damn nerves. She's French. He's from, I think from here, California somewhere, and I don't even know his name, but he basically made her fly all the way from France to Mexico to quarantine for 14 days because he found a loophole to get into California because they were not allowing Europeans to come into the US because it was full-on pandemic, which it still is, bitch, wear a damn mask, and in June. So this was in June, and he was like, listen, you have to prove to me that you love me. And he made her fly from France in the middle of a damn pandemic, risking her life just to prove to him that she loved him, which is bullshit because you're not risking my life because you're so fucking insecure, sir. Period. Anyway, so she travels and then she gets detained in Mexico City. He is freaking out. And basically that's all they really showed from that couple. He's freaking out. He doesn't know where she is. He goes to his, he's already in Mexico. He goes to the hotel, this and that. So I guess we're going to see what happens next week. But I personally think that's bullshit because you do not risk the life of anyone because of your insecurities. So that was today's episode, you guys. I'm going to be telling you my predictions as the week goes by on who I think will actually make it and who actually, unfortunately, I don't think will make it. Natalie and Mike, they are not going to make it. Bye. Stephanie and Ryan, they're not going to make it. Bye. Brandon and Julia, I think they will make it. Rebecca and Zaid, I definitely think they're going to make it. Yara and Jovi, I want them to make it because I think they make a cute couple, but I think they have a lot of growing up to do. And then Amira and whatever his name is, I think they will make it just because I think he's a good manipulator. So that's just what I think. But I want to know what you guys think of this show. If you know anyone who loves 90 Day Fiance and you think they would really enjoy this video, please help me share my video. I would be super grateful. It takes 3 seconds. Make sure to subscribe. I love you guys so much. And also click the link in my bio so you can see my story time with my Muslim sugar daddy who wanted me to transition. Yep. It is what it is. Well, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I made you smile a little bit. We're going all through such a weird time that any kind of smile, wherever you can get it, I think it should be welcome. So I love you. Take care. Have a great day. And kisses.